Donald Trump said this week that negotiation with Russia will start immediately, after holding what he called a highly productive call with Putin. But the chance of a ceasefire before a broad agreement is reached is not high. This is because, 1, Moscow will likely view any ceasefire as providing Ukraine with time to regroup and rearm. Putin will not make the same mistake as he did with the Minsk agreement. 2, Russia has yet to gain control over the strategically important towns of Pokrovsk, Kupiansk, Seversk, and Liman in the Donetsk region that Russia has already annexed. While Russian troops have been advancing along the eastern front, Ukrainian defense around these towns has been generally holding up so far. It is difficult to see Putin giving up his claim on these towns, despite reports of heavy Russian casualties. This is why it is a mistake to assume that he's in a hurry to agree to a ceasefire. Another consideration that will set the ceasefire even further back is the weather. Snow will start melting in March, which means deteriorating fighting conditions that will favor the Ukrainian defenders. As we learned over the past 3 years of the war, tanks run the risk of getting stuck in mud in Ukraine until late April, if not early May. What all this means is that it might take the better part of the summer for Russian forces to bring most of Donetsk, even without Sloviansk and Kramatorsk, under control. This is why it's difficult to see a ceasefire, let alone a peace deal, until late summer or even early fall. The 35% betting odds on Polymarket right now that the war will end in the first 90 days of Trump's presidency strikes me as being much too high. I would give it less than a 20% chance that the war ends by the end of April.